Let me ask you something honest. If someone handed you $1,000 right now, not to spend, not to save in a checking account, but to invest, do you actually know what you would do with it? Most people don't. And that's not an insult. It's a system failure. Nobody sat you down and explained this. Schools didn't cover it. Your first job didn't come with a roadmap. You were handed a paycheck and left to figure it out. So today, I'm Vera, and I'm going to fix that. $1,000 a month, invested consistently, with a clear, specific plan. I'm going to show you exactly where it goes, why it goes there, and what it becomes. Because the numbers at the end of this are going to change how you think about money for the rest of your life. Let's build the plan.
First, why $1,000? $1,000 a month is $12,000 a year. It's not a random number. It sits at a level that's genuinely achievable for most working Americans, whether you're earning $45,000 or $145,000, if you make it a priority before lifestyle takes the rest. And here's what most people get wrong. They wait until the end of the month and invest whatever's left. That's not investing. That's hoping. Real investors pay themselves first. $1,000 leaves the checking account on payday, before the restaurants, before the subscriptions, before anything else. What's left is what you live on. That single behavioral shift is worth more than any stock pick I could give you.
Now, where does that $1,000 actually go? This is the part most financial content skips. They tell you to invest, but not how to allocate. So here's the exact split I recommend, built on principles that every serious financial advisor agrees on. $500 goes into your 401k or workplace retirement account. If your employer matches contributions, and many do, often 3 to 6% of your salary, you capture that match first. That is a guaranteed 50 to 100% return on your money before a single investment even performs. There is no asset class on earth that competes with a dollar that instantly becomes two. Inside the 401k, keep it simple. Target date fund matching your expected retirement year, or a low-cost S&P 500 index fund. Vanguard, Fidelity, Schwab, any of them. Expense ratio under 0.10%. Set it, forget it, let it compound. $300 goes into a Roth IRA. This is the most underused account in America. You contribute after-tax dollars today, and every dollar of growth comes out tax-free in retirement. Completely tax-free. If you're under 50, you can contribute up to $7,000 in 2026. $300 a month gets you to $3,600, half your annual limit, while leaving room to increase later. Inside the Roth, same philosophy. Total market index fund or S&P 500 fund, low cost, long time horizon. The tax-free compounding on this account over 30 years is one of the most powerful financial tools available to ordinary Americans, and most people walk right past it. $200 goes into a taxable brokerage account. This is your flexibility fund. It's invested, meaning it's working, but it's accessible without the penalties that come with early retirement account withdrawals. Life happens. Opportunities happen. This account gives you options without derailing the long-term plan. Same investment philosophy applies here. Broad index funds, not individual stocks, not crypto, not whatever your coworker is excited about. Index funds that track the entire market have outperformed the majority of actively managed funds over every significant time horizon. The data on this is overwhelming and consistent. Now let's talk about what this actually becomes, because this is where I need you to stay with me, because the math is the message. $1,000 a month invested consistently in the market at the historical average return of approximately 7% annually after inflation. In 10 years, $173,000. In 20 years, $524,000. In 30 years, $1,227,000. You didn't need a windfall. You didn't need to pick the right stock. You didn't need to time the market. You needed $1,000 a month and the discipline to leave it alone. That third number,
$1,227,000 comes from someone who started at zero, just $1,000 a month. The compounding did the rest. Albert Einstein reportedly called compound interest the eighth wonder of the world. I don't know if he actually said it, but I know the math proves it. The three things that destroy this plan. I want to be direct with you because this is where most people fail. First, stopping during market downturns. When the market drops 20 or 30%, everything in you will want to stop investing. Don't. That is when your $1,000 buys more shares at lower prices. Volatility is not your enemy. Panic is your enemy.
Second, increasing lifestyle instead of investments when income grows. You get a raise, you get a bonus, your income increases, and the $1,000 stays at $1,000, while your spending quietly expands to absorb the rest. Every time your income increases, at minimum, half of that increase should go to investments before your lifestyle ever sees it. Third, using retirement accounts as emergency funds. Early withdrawals from a 401k or traditional IRA come with a 10% penalty, plus ordinary income tax. That's 30 to 40% of your own money gone before you see it. Build a separate emergency fund, 3 to 6 months of expenses in a high-yield savings account, specifically so you never have to touch your investments.
One last thing. The gap between people who build wealth and people who don't is rarely income. It's rarely intelligence. It's almost always behavior. Consistent, boring, unglamorous financial behavior repeated over a very long time. $1,000 a month. Same accounts, same index funds, same allocation. Every single month for decades. That's the plan. Not because it's complicated, because it's not. The people sitting on million-dollar portfolios in their 50s and 60s weren't smarter than you. They just started earlier and didn't stop. Here on Vera Invests, I put out one breakdown like this every week. No fluff, just the numbers that actually matter. If that's useful to you, you know what to do. The best time to start was 10 years ago. The second best time is today. This is Vera Invests.